Well, we're welcoming to the show today a good friend, John. And John, I forgot your surname.
Allenberg.
Allenberg. A mini crisis, you see. But John, like many of us, had made some wrong lifestyle choices in regards to what?
In eating plan,
Okay.
you can change your life drastically by eating certain foods and not eating certain foods. Okay. You can increase your energy levels. You can have a clear mind. Okay. You can sleep less just by eating different foods. Tell
me what you used to do.
Well, I used to eat a lot of fatty foods and takeaways and all that sort of thing, and I've changed my life completely now. Okay. And the difference is quite amazing. It's all about discipline at the end of the day. And
did you end up in a health crisis as a result?
Not really, but if you don't, you will end up in a health crisis.
Okay. What was it that impelled you to make a change?
I think just getting a little bit older and wiser, and realise the older you get certain aches and pains and certain problems with the blood pressure and this sort of thing. And I just woke up one day and realised and met some good people and made some major changes in my life.
Okay, of course, what we put in our mouths today, I guess, makes what we are going to become tomorrow.
That's right, definitely. Yeah. You're 100% right there. Okay. We can change our whole body by what we put through our mouth these days.
John, my wife and I are just watching Yes Minister repeated, and on their third show, Yes Minister, great series, they were discussing about the tobacco industry. And they were thinking, well, we should keep the tobacco industry in Britain going for as long as we can, because after all, more and more people die young, so we're saving money on the retirement and the pensions. Do you think that too many of us are dying too young because of wrong choices?
Definitely. By certain foods you eat, you can extend your lifespan quite drastically. It's a proven fact, anything between 6 and 15 years, you can increase your lifestyle and decrease your medication by just on a different eating plan.
Oh, okay. Now, can I ask, how long ago was it that you made a lifestyle change?
Nearly 2 years ago, and it's drastically changed my life.
Oh, okay. 2 years ago?
Yes.
From a high-fat diet to a
low-fat diet.
We're going to ask John later about how this has worked for him. He made a choice, a lifestyle change, and he's kept it going for 2 years. Good on you, John. But we're also welcoming Neil because we're exploring the life and times of Daniel. He started in such a horrendous way, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Imagine the pain.
Well, certainly imagine the incredible trauma he went through, leaving his homeland as a prisoner of war, taken to a foreign place, and, you know, the Boney M song, By the Rivers of Babylon, we sat down and cried. Imagine all of that, but in the midst of all of that, he has a choice to make, and his choice is he's going to let the new culture change who he is, or is he going to remain a person of integrity and still remain who he was on the inside? And that's part and parcel of the choices that Daniel's faced with right here at the start of this incredible story of his life.
Look, if I was 18 or 19 years of age and I had lost my nether region so I could never again be a man, so to speak, I'd be tempted to get absolutely plastered. I mean, yep. I'd be so depressed I wouldn't want to move.
Well, yeah, and a good many of his colleagues did. You know, a good many of his colleagues just abandoned all that they held and believed, and in the end there was only 4. The Bible tells us only 4 of them remained true to who they were.
Okay.
Now, even though there was all sorts of pressure coming on to say change their culture, change their religion, change their practices, change what they think, what they eat, and all of that, here in the midst of it is this story of 4 young men who, with incredible courage of convictions, decide to stand up.
I'll tell you what, if there was anything that was ever designed to make someone think, I better toss Christianity or God away, it would be a poor bloke who's lost his nether regions.
Yep.
You pray, God, protect me, and what happens? Ka-chop.
Yep, you lose it all. Yeah, that's right. Imagine the stress that would cause.
Dire circumstances, and what kinds of choices did he make?
Well, he comes out and, you know, straight away that he gets a new name, which is a whole brand new identity that they're trying to force on him. And in the midst of that, he just says, no, I'm going to stand tall and true. And then he starts making choices about the one thing that he can control, which is his diet. Okay. So he can control his diet, so he pulls that in and says, right, well, I'm just going to stick to a really simple, lifestyle, a simple diet, and he does, and, you know, the story is 10 days later he gets incredible results.
Now, of course, it wasn't just the diet. Daniel also wanted to make certain that he was faithful to God in every area, and so that he wouldn't eat food that was offered to Babylonian idols. For the reasons of health and faithfulness to God, he made a choice in the smallest area. What would happen in your life if you made a choice and continued making the right choices?